concrete. Very large ones like you see off in the distance up ahead. Elephants can use them like scratching posts, but not for very long, of course. They break them, they wear them down. And antelope and gazelle use them after that as a lookout point to watch for predators hiding in very tall grass. Speaking of tall grass, look to the left past the tall grass. There's some springbok over there. They're very tiny, tan, black, and white striped antelopes. Those are full grown, too. That's as big as those are ever going to get. Springbok get the name from the ability to spring. They're very good leapers. If you're threatened by a predator, they start to jump up and down as they run and take a good leap about 11.5 feet straight out and across. That's why they're called springboks. Now, the conditions you're seeing down here on this savanna, they've been created pretty much by the wildlife that lives here. Elephants are the bulldozers. They knock the trees down so they can eat them. That lets the grasses spread. Giraffes are more like pruning shear. They like to eat the leaves from the undersides of trees. It lets the sunlight pass through. Zebra and large antelopes eat tall grass. It lets new shoots grow. So in a balanced system, there's food for all. Check this out. First giraffe spotting. Look up to the left up there on the hill. See the trees up at the top of the ridge? Giraffes are the tallest mammals. Baby giraffe, when it's born, is already 6 feet tall. An adult's going to grow maybe 16, maybe 20 feet tall. That's a Maasai giraffe. A little darker in color than the average giraffe, a little bit smaller. They touch the 16-foot range. The pattern on the coat very broken up. Some say like a jigsaw puzzle pattern. Some say like an oak leaf pattern. But either way, it's very effective in helping them blend right in. Check out those sable antelope again. Off past the trees. Watching the next hill, there's some white-bearded wildebeest grazing up across on the hillside. Also from here, see if you can spot on that next ridge the horns on some Ankoli cattle. None of the truck moves. You'll be able to see those horns all the way from over here. Yeah, you'll see those cattle way up at the top of the hill over there. Watch as we come around on the other side there. Looks like Patterson's eland. I see one way up on the hill, up toward the top of the ridge where the research truck is, but I think there's a few laying down over here on the left. See them over here by the trees? These very large tan antelopes in here. The eland, one of the largest antelopes in Africa, full-grown male, standing close to 6 feet tall at its shoulder, weighing in at around 2,000 pounds. Interesting spiral horns on the Patterson's eland, very unique in nature, no two alike. The white-bearded wildebeest off to the right. The white-bearded wildebeest, more commonly known as the African word describing the grunting sound they make. The white-bearded wildebeest, one of the last of the large great migrating herd of animals left on the planet today. Probably 1.5 million of them migrate through the grasslands of eastern Africa every year. Now do you see the horns of those Ankoli cattle up on the right there? The only domesticated species of animal on the reserve. Their horns are grown about 5 or 6 feet in length apiece. Are the horns heavy? No, they're actually honeycombed inside. Look for another giraffe over to the right of the trees over there. You see it right in the middle there? That giraffe's coat's a lot different than what you saw before. That is what is known as a reticulated giraffe. That takes the name from the Latin word reticulata, which means net. It's talking about the net-like pattern of the quality of that coat. But either way, it's all very, very effective at helping them blend right in.